Looking ahead, it's almost time to party like it's 76 and celebrate Colorado's 150th anniversary as well as the nation's 250th birthday. Joining us this morning is Melissa Cowan and Ian Headley. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
They're here to tell us all about the big party happening this Saturday at Rockledge Ranch. So Saturday, August 1st, United We Rock is bringing together live music, local food, vendors, beer, whiskey tastings, and living history. That's where you two come in. So tell us about some of the characters we'll see on Saturday.
Well, between bands, it's going to be really fun to visit with. General Palmer is going to be at the ranch. Susan B. Anthony will be talking about women's suffrage. We may see a few suffragettes throughout the celebration. And also Catherine Lee Bates will be reading her beautiful poem that she wrote about Pikes Peak.
You got all the A-listers. There's also interactive experiences too. Tell us about those, Ian.
Of course, so we'll have our blacksmith shop open along with our general store where you can find all sorts of local crafts and things. And then we'll also have our family area, which I'll be watching over, where we'll have all sorts of games and activities.
That sounds fun. Okay, for those who have never been to Rockledge Ranch before, what is it and what can people expect when it's not the big celebration on Saturday?
So throughout the summer, we have our Living History program, hence the outfits, where people can take a step back in time. And then throughout the whole year, we are open dawn to dusk as a city park. We're part of Garden of the Gods. And so anytime the garden's open, we're open.
Okay, and it's worth checking out. You know, a lot of people may miss it because it's kind of tucked back there in the corner.
Yeah.
But it's really neat. And why is it important to keep history alive?
Well, people take care of things that they love. And so as stewards of the park, that's the mission of Rockledge Ranch Historic Site, is to steward that historic site and to teach people about what life was like. One of the things that is really amazing about Rockledge Ranch is that we're a timeline of people who actually lived on that piece of property.
Wow.
So when you come visit Rockledge Ranch, you start by learning about the Ute people, telling their own story about themselves, and then through a timeline of those people who were right there on that property. When we think about history, it's so important to remember that life was different, but how humanity really hasn't changed very much.
Very good point. Ian, you're young, but I'm guessing history is important to you for you to take on this role. Why do you love history?
Well, it's been so amazing. I'm new at Rockledge Ranch. I've only been here for about a year, and this is my first summer doing Living History. I'm out at the homestead cabin, and I'm doing things I've never done before. Even if it's just cooking over a real fire stove, pancakes are a lot harder when you have to keep, or flapjacks, I should say, when you have to keep stoking that fire and then running out to go and chop some more firewood myself. It's these amazing things that we don't think about, and it really makes you appreciate, you know, things like electricity and plumbing and propane stoves that we have as everyday luxuries.
Fantastic. Okay, I know it's going to be a really good time. Where can people go to learn more about Rockledge Ranch?
Right online at rockledgeranch.com.
Okay, easy peasy. We'll be sure to put all that information on our website as well. And I know Julie has been working on a story as well about Rockledge Ranch. Maybe we'll see you too or not, but that's coming up, I believe, tomorrow. So stick around for that. Time right now is 8:28. We'll be back with more news and weather right after this.